Hi, my name is Rocio. I'm the founder and CEO of SkyTL. We are the TurboTax for community resilience for disaster response. So we have a software platform and we make very accessible to communities and emergency responders to build an action plan that is going to reduce the risk of a natural disaster when it comes, and also as the active incident starts to respond to that disaster so that we can prevent the loss of lives and structures. It's not very personal, but I've been to I live in Florida, we're affected by hurricanes, but you know, the degree of how much it affects us has nothing to see with the degree that it affects Puerto Rico. I went to Puerto Rico after Maria, and it's just completely different. So I was just almost upset and angry about how it doesn't do anything to my life, but someone that lives in, a 2-hour flight away, it's just changing their lives forever. Everybody should have access to an emergency response plan that you can act on without having to have Excel sheets or binders on yourself or analysts that you can hire. Everybody should have accessibility to preventing their homes from being destroyed. Yeah, so far everything has been so useful. I think the network that MassChallenge brings is mentors, experts, informs a lot about not only how we can get a solution to the public, but also how it interoperates with all the entire ecosystem that is out there. So the emergency responders to even Verizon and the communication providers and the critical infrastructure. So being part of a cohort that is looking at the problem from such a comprehensive view, it's very helpful. And then the lens that Verizon is bringing to help vulnerable communities is definitely aligned with the values that we also want to have for our company. First of all, they know the problem. The Verizon frontline is called frontline for a reason. They are at the front lines when a disaster happens. So yesterday they were presenting how they work with Habitat for Humanity, and they work with United Way, and they work with a lot of the ecosystem players, and definitely the emergency responders. So the look that they have in a disaster is unparalleled. And for us to be able to plug in some way, even if it's just as learning how things work during a disaster and how we can inform and educate the community, they've been there, done that. So just their expertise is very valuable.